I pledge allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I guess first I would like to publicly thank Nancy Wyman and the Historical Society and the Steering Committee and all of those that were involved in the 250th celebration from July 1st through the 4th. I thought, between the parade and the Gilly Oven and the skydive and the barn dance and everything I heard, and the trolley rides, I thought, it went over very, very well. So I just wanted to publicly state that. So, minutes. We have Thursday, June 29th minutes. You guys all had a chance to read them. She already made that correction in that one word, so that's what they are. So I make a motion to approve the minutes as written here.
Okay, second. Yes.
All those in favor?
Paul's fast on the draw.
All right. Do you have any paperwork for us?
I don't. I think that was it.
Other than what you threw in that box. Okay. We have some training requests, and I guess I don't. So these are for the coming year, and these are from Dale. So there's one that's a 2-day, which is a voter registration and a election law class. There is a customer service excellence coming up here in July 31st. And then there's the MTCCA annual meeting, Maine towns and something, collectors, tax collectors. So my first question came when I was looking at the customer service excellence workshop is, how do we determine, it says initial, so I'm assuming that she's never been to it before. But
correct. I don't think they do it that often. I went to it once a long time ago. Yeah.
So I just didn't know is how do we find out, do we keep track of who's been to what training and how do we rotate it around instead of always the training just being one person? How do we get others to train? Because obviously
are these all for her? They're not for anyone else? These are all for
her. They're not for anybody else.
Has she gone to them before?
Again, I don't know. This says initial, so I'm assuming because it says initial. But
for
it's
the
only
customer
initial.
Service?
Yeah. It's only initial and then recertification, so it's not recertification.
No, because I don't know if that's part of that. I'm not sure.
So they all say, this is the annual meeting. That says initial. They all say initial, but she may not have been to any of them, but I don't,
I would think that, I don't know, but well, we could look, it's probably in there.
Do we look at, like, the training, is that now done for the fiscal year? Is that all for the fiscal year going out past or is that only a calendar year training for MMA? And should we kind of plan out?
I think they do it. I think when they put out the training calendar, I believe it goes calendar year.
Should we have her provide us with training for all the staff out there between now we have the new year?
Well,
so that way we can take a look at who's having what training.
If they're working on certification, they have to go. I don't know if she's had this before.
Well, I guess that's what I'm asking, is that we're doing all this, but I don't know where do the others stand on training. And if we're going to do all her training, then don't we want to talk about Rebecca's training and Kathy's training and the coordination of all that between now and the end of the year? Well,
they offer them every year, so.
Right, but that way we have a plan as of, okay, who takes it this year, then next year who will take it next year, that type of.
And have they been to it?
Because the certification, some people need points, right,
Well, they have, yes they do. Because I don't believe she's certified as a town
is that a bigger conversation that we should have with Dale, I guess, is what I'm asking, or is
maybe.
The customer service one, I don't know that's, who sponsors that, or is there a paper with it? I think that's an MMA thing, that's not a main town and city clerks thing, so.
That's an MMA.
The others are sponsored by the main town and city clerks.
Yeah, the annual meeting is, and the voter registration is an MMA as well. That's MMA.
Yeah.
There's a 2-day one there.
Because by law, you have to take it every other year. The voter reg and 21A.
Right.
So they usually offer it, usually it's, which they're not doing this year, they usually have the SOS Secretary
And that's only
of State.
one person that takes that then? Because Rebecca doesn't need to take that for backup? We don't need to do that, or?
Yes, she does. She would need to take it too. See, what we do is we alternate. So like this year, I might take voter reg, and the next year I take 21A, because you have to take it, I believe it's every 2 years, because of updates and stuff, so, I don't know.
Rather than staying overnight? Because she's doing both, so therefore she's staying overnight in Augusta.
Yeah, they usually have a Secretary of State's conference, but they're not doing that this year, because they did it last year. But yes, I believe the law says you have to take it every other year.
All right.
So what we do, where I work, is one takes, like last year I took voter registration, so this year I'll take 21A. And someone else will, so everybody gets to take it. So, it just depends on how you want to do it. But yeah, I don't know if she took it last year. That should be in her records. I don't know if when they go to a class, if they give a copy and Jordan puts it in their file. I don't know. But yeah, there needs to be a plan so they can all take it, I would think, because I'm a big believer in training.
Right. I'll talk to her.
Okay.
I'll talk to her and ask her just for a.
Yep. What the plan is for others.
Bigger for everybody for the year. I mean, so all right. So I'm gonna hold off on these right now. We have time. So I got a better plan. So all right. All right. So that's all I had for that. So then we have the bids at 5:30. Tommy, you're going to be here at 5:30. We can at least open them. Can you give me the paving bids? I can at least open them.
We had people?
Yeah,
We had people?
3, I think.
That's awesome.
So. That's F.R. Carroll.
Who's that one? The second one?
That was Libby Scott, although actually it says that they're not providing this one.
Oh.
They've got too much work actually.
Okay. And that's Pike.
Yes, Pike. Everybody loves to keep envelopes. This is not applicable really. And then so it's got alt, which is hot mix. Again, I don't understand. So they're a little bit different. He's pricing at $63.70 a ton for machine
Who's that?
placed hot bituminous pavement. That's F.R. Carroll.
63 what?
70 a ton.
Yep.
And Now, if I look at something similar over here, I don't see it because Pike is showing Alt, Indian, which I'm assuming is Indian Lake Shores, Jim Grant, Lower Guinea, and West Lebanon. So he might have met with Tommy.
Yeah, but doesn't the bid say they have to give price per ton?
Well, it talks about how many tons, and then he does, so over here he does $57.50 a ton.
Is that for all of them?
So it's 3-inch hot, 3-inch hot, 3-inch hot, yeah, $57.50 for all of them there.
And that's machine placed? This must be.
It's 3-inch hot mix asphalt, 12.5 millimeter HMA base. I gotta believe that's. It says reclaim rough grade and fine grade for $175 a square yard, and he's doing $150. Pike's doing $150.
Okay.
A square yard. Handwork is $130 a ton. Oh, there it is. So that's the 9.5 millimeter handwork and trench patch, $130.
And that's FR Carroll.
Yeah, so no, FR Carroll is $130 and Pike is $130 a ton on the handwork. So.
Interesting.
So Pike's cheaper.
Unbelievable.
Do you think that was going to happen?
No.
No.
FR
Carroll normally is.
Yeah, Pike usually isn't.
Right. So that's and above cruisers they say it includes traffic control, sweeping, layout, butt joints, tack, materials, labor, trucking, and equipment. So, yeah. So, I mean, unless I obviously want to wait for Tommy to to get his input.
We're gna award them now.
I don't know, it's only these two. So.
I know, but usually we do it the following week.
Why? Why wait?
Don't ask me why.
We're not going to talk about it in secret. We're talking about it right now.
Yeah.
So, so I'll wait on Tommy on that. Yeah. Can you pull up the assessing bids? We'll talk about those while we wait for Tommy. Those are thick. Oops. Let me get that. Looks like he did 3 copies. That nice one.
Who was that?
John E. O'Donnell and Associates. And this one's from Bartlett Assessing Services. And there's the old copy for you. And then John also provided CMA assessor certificates. So it must be for the guys that work for him. So these are all the CMAs that work for him.
You know Sally's here for 5:30, right? Sally Chandler. I don't know if it's called. 5:30.
Shit, that was the executive session.
I'm like,
That was the executive session. Yep. I wrote it down, but I didn't write down because I don't put down.
Oh, I asked you and you didn't know.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I
Yeah,
know.
that's fine.
You
I
need a
forget it.
button, a beep button, beep.
Yeah, I know. So let's put this on hold. I want to respect her time.
Yep.
So I guess we are having it. I couldn't remember. I asked you who was that.
well, I asked her, I called her
I
and
did
asked her, I
too.
said, hey.
Yeah.
So we're
She
trying.
goes-
We're trying to do a little note so that we
Yeah.
remember next time instead of just putting them down.
Yeah.
So that I don't.
Okay.
All right. I make a motion to go into executive session per 1 MRSA 405(6)A.
Second.
Personnel matters.
Okay.
All those in favor? Right. Sorry, folks. Tonight's going to be a part 1 and a part 2.
Whatever.